Okay. Hello all. I am going to show you one of the things that I use in my classroom to help assist students with really all sorts of different needs, but this is specifically a program that helps with reading comprehension and those that struggle just reading the text and actually thoroughly being able to understand it. So one of the AT devices I use is actually through a Google app. We have Chromebooks at our school, and so it is something that is downloaded on every Chromebook. It's actually the Google Text to Speech app, and I'm able to input and share a Drive document to students that have all of our different steps throughout the lesson. We call them steps for success. They're also known as the process. And so they're able to literally step by step, it will say number 1, this is the first step you have to do. Number 2, then you do this. Number 3. And I go through that multiple times throughout my lesson. But kids go home and they forget those different steps, or they didn't take the notes down, or even though they have the notes in front of them, it's just they're looking at it blankly and not able to actually comprehend what is on the paper. So this is nice because they can take it home with them. They have a school Gmail account, and they can access their Drive from any location, just like we can. And they're able to pull up this document that will have, the school date and lesson title on it. Because even though it's math, there's still a large reading component that is in math, and if you don't understand that vocabulary, being able to actually complete the process and attain the skill is less likely. And so I'm just going to give you, I just put in a few lines on this app, and I use my computer, and it will kind of show you what the kids look at. So I'm going to turn this around here. Hopefully we can see this here. I'll just put it here.
Through Google Search and documents uploaded onto Google Drive. The text-to-speech app can help students with reading difficulties. This application highlights and reads simultaneously for students to listen and read at the same time. Students can access the notes and steps for success, or process, at home when studying or working on their homework.
Okay, so that was just a brief overview of it, but that is what I use within my classroom. It's nice. They're able to take essentially the lecture home with them when they're working on their homework or they need to study. Also, the nice part about it being on Drive, I can put other information on Drive, such as I can record myself using the examples we used in class and actually writing out that example so they can revisit, see it, me work through it live time, as well as have these steps for success in front of them. So I know this is probably a really common AT device used, but because I work in the inner city of Milwaukee, I can't use much. I want to be able to have whatever I'm using be accessible to students outside of the classroom, and this enables them to even go to the library and use the computers for free if they need to, and still have access to the different tools that they need to be successful in the classroom.